A couple is kissing each other, with the windows of the car wide open. Suddenly, a red car stops by right beside them, and the kid in the back seat is shocked to see that her mother is there inside the other car. She tells her father about it, but he thinks she's mistaken, that her mother is at work right now, but she desperately tries to call his attention to it, saying she's sure it's her mother, but he ignores her, saying that he's sure that her mother is working right now. The car starts moving but he doesn't. The daughter tells him to follow them, but he continues on their way. She's happy, saying that she loves to spend time with him, and so does he. He slows down and then completely stops the car. He exits the car, astonished to witness that. His daughter steps out as well, asking if's everything all right with him, but he says he's fine and they head out. The man is asking if she wants to go to his place where they can watch a movie together, but she says it's hard for her to do it, but she'll definitely try. As they're having that moment together, the kid points out again that she's seen her mother. He decides to hide with her behind a tree. She thinks she heard a noise nearby, but he doesn't seem to have heard anything. His daughter wonders why they can't go and talk to her mother, but he only tells her to wait there while he goes and takes care of something first. He starts stepping away from her, and then he takes out his cell phone and starts calling her. She's surprised to see him calling like that. He asks if she's all right and where she is. She tells him that she's at her mother's, asking what's wrong. Are you sure about that? She says that she is. That she's actually helping her make lunch, that she sees him later. Was that your silly husband? He's such a drag. They kiss each other and he sees everything from afar but decides to go back to his daughter. She asks if her mother's with another guy now, and he tries to tell her that man is a friend of her mother, but she knows that friends don't kiss each other. This is fairly difficult for him to explain to her right now. Are you not my father anymore? It's nothing like that, he says. He'll always be her father. He tells his innocent daughter to go and play for now while he takes care of other things. She joyfully goes, but he has his head down. There's a suspicious pair talking under a tree, and the husband approaches them. The woman wonders what a groomed person like him wants with them, and the man sees the opportunity to take his stuff. He tells them to take it easy, that he's there to make a proposition to them. He wants money. And he says that he has it, but he tells them that he wants them to teach her, his wife, a lesson. You think we look like teachers or something? She wants to know how much money are they talking about, and he takes a handful of cash from his pocket. They can't believe they struck luck. He asks if they're on board, and she asks what they need to do. He goes and tells them his plan. The man approaches the woman from behind and kisses her on the head, acting as if he knows her. She asks him who he is and what he wants, but he wonders how she doesn't remember her fiancé. She thinks he's a crazy man, saying that she doesn't know him at all, and he asks if she doesn't remember that day when they were kissing each other inside her house. She turns to her partner, telling him that didn't happen. He doesn't think some random guy would come up and say those things. She asks him to listen to her, but he pushes her away. The confusion gets higher as the woman approaches him, acting as if she knows him. She asks him who she is, but she says he doesn't have to pretend anymore, that she's his wife. She tries to shake her hand, but the woman prefers to say that he fooled her all this time. That she didn't know he was married. How could he be mad with a guy she doesn't know when his wife shows up like that? He says he doesn't know her, and she'll not turn this on him, that he was okay with her being married, but not a husband and two lovers. He storms out, and the woman follows her fake husband. She yells at him for coming around like that, and he tells her to look around so she can see why he did it. She immediately steps closer to him, saying she can explain, but he says he doesn't need this, that he saw everything he needed. To his surprise, she says this is not her fault, that their relationship ended a long time. We could have talked about it. You could have been honest with me. But our daughter saw everything. He can't believe she got together with someone random. And she says that he was always getting late for work. That he didn't look for her. That she waited for him and he never said anything to her. He says that he did all those things to get more money so they could have a better life together. She thinks it's easy for him to say this now that their marriage is over, that he wanted more money instead of her in his life. He tells her that he worked so many days to support her luxuries, her education. He wants to know if she really loves that man she was with. And she tells him not to ask for something he wouldn't like the answer to. Now that they set this straight, he tells her to go away from his life, that he doesn't want to see her ever again. She's fine with that, but her daughter will go with her. He would never let his daughter with her, that she can't teach any principles to his daughter. She doesn't care. She's the mother, so she'll have her. She starts calling out to her daughter, telling her to come. He's about to say something, but she comes around, asking if they're gonna go home. She says they're going, but she wants her to understand that she split up from her father. She asks her why. And she says she's too young to understand, but she wants her to know who she would like to be with. Mommy will buy anything you want. Come with mommy. She hugs her mother, but she stands by her father, holding his hand. She asks her what is she doing, telling her to come back. But she hugs her father and doesn't leave his side. And she says that if she replaced her father, she might replace her as well. She's frustrated with being left alone like that, and he kneels down, saying that he'll take care of her as long as he can in her life.